You're watching Daytime Tea Time with Candice. It's time to pour this tea, stir this tea, and sip this tea. Let's get right into it. Alright everybody, welcome to Daytime Tea Time. If you're new to my channel, my name is Candice. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you will always know when I upload. Okay, so let's get into it. Y'all, it must be clap back week because we have rapper Iggy Azalea clapping back at Wendy Williams, and we have Tamar Braxton clapping back at the ladies of The Real, specifically Loni Love. Okay, so let's start with Tamar Braxton versus Loni Love and the ladies of The Real. Tamar Braxton posted and deleted text messages that allegedly prove that Loni Love tried to get her fired from The Real. I'm not gonna read all of this, you guys. There's plenty of bloggers who already read it. I really just came on here to give my opinion. And my opinion is that these text messages prove absolutely nothing. All these text messages prove is that somebody told Tamar something about Loni. Ever since Tamar Braxton got fired from The Real, she has been the one blaming the ladies of The Real for her getting fired, purely based off of he say, she say. I could show y'all text messages from my best friend saying that she had sex with Barack Obama last night. Does that make it true? No. And Tamar Braxton has a history of doing things like this just to end up coming back later saying, oh, I was lied to, I was misinformed, I'm sorry. That's what she did when she went on social media and told the whole world that her husband Vince had gotten somebody pregnant. And the crazy part is when she wrote it on Instagram, she said that the whore let her know about it. The other woman is the one that told her. But then when she went on The View, she said her friends had told her and they lied to her. Which one is it? Her friends or whoever told her, girl, Vince got somebody pregnant, he having sex with this girl, and Tamar got on her Instagram and told all of us about it. Just to end up going on The View with Vince shortly after, and she admitted, you know, my friends were lying to me.
And you had a meltdown on social media.
Oh, yes, God, I did.
And one of the, you actually claimed that Vincent got another woman pregnant. Now, he's in the audience. Believe it or not. Vince, come on up here, Vince. Come on up here.
Yeah, Vince.
Come and sit with us, though. And
Vince,
let's get right to it, Vince. Is there a bun in the oven on some other woman?
Absolutely not.
There's not?
There's not, and all the other allegations are just not true. I'm just not that kind of person. I love this lady with all my heart. I love my family with all my heart, and I will never stop fighting for my family and trying to make it be great.
Tamar, do you believe him?
Well, you know, here's the thing. And here's the thing about people being in your business. Keep people out your business. Because they always feel like, and let me just address the meltdown that I had on Instagram. You know, and it was my fault that I put myself in a position where I opened up the floor for people to give their opinions on my marriage. You know what I mean? And I have to take responsibility for that. And also, you have to take responsibility for telling too much of your business. Because people always feel like they can tell you this, they have a hand in this, or, oh girl, did you hear about what happened? Da, da, da.
But that's
because everybody don't want to see you happy.
I know, but a reality that's the basis of a reality show is to air your dirty laundry.
Well, I do air my dirty laundry. However, I've never been that specific, and I should have been specific enough to say, well, this is what my so-called friends were saying. I already
Where
filed
did
for
the rumor
divorce.
come from?
My so-called friends and telling people your business, and that's why I said that
Pregnancy rumor
the
came
pregnancy
from your
rumor
friends?
came from my friends.
Why would they do something like that if they were
Because
friends?
people are miserable, and if they see you happy, they don't want that. Can we get a hype for that?
And she admitted, you know, my friends were lying to me. So basically, Tamar Braxton does not have the most reliable sources when it comes to text messaging. If she wants us to believe that Loni Love wrote somebody to get her fired, then present those emails. Present the emails that shows Loni Love sending an email to this producer asking to get you fired. But a text message from one of your friends does not prove anything. It just proves that you're gossiping with somebody. That is why Loni Love commented underneath the post saying, who writes letters? Who sent this? Let's talk it out. Stop going on every other show you know you want to and bring your man. Tamar Braxton said, sorry, I only go on shows with ratings, plus you do enough talking about me. Loni Love said, I know you're scared, Tamar, but if you're gonna accuse me of something, do it to my face. But you can't handle the truth. I thought your apology was sincere. That's why I wanted you to come on the show. I can't wait for your next funny meme. Let's go, sis. When Tamar Braxton got fired, she wanted to blame everybody but herself. But the truth of the matter is she got fired because of herself and Vince. Business-wise, personality-wise, they both or one of them pissed off somebody. But the ladies of The Real didn't do nothing to her. But she wants to keep believing that. Now, another thing I want to talk about is Tamar Braxton apologized to the ladies of The Real this summer. I did a video on it and I told y'all that it was a fake apology, but people were in my comment section saying I was being mean. Her apology is sincere. Allow her to change. Let me tell y'all something. I have dealt with people in my life with the same personality as Tamar. And when you apologize to somebody and you say something like, if I've ever hurt you, I'm sorry for how you feel. Or if I've ever done anything, I'm so sorry for that. When you can't say exactly what you did wrong and apologize for that exact thing, your apology is fake and not real. It's circumstantial. And Tamar Braxton's apology this summer to The Real was circumstantial. She wanted to make it appear that she's changing herself. She wanted to make it appear that now that she has this new boyfriend, the way that he loves her is helping her change. No, she has not changed. I believe that she can. All of us can change. But has she changed? No. Because when she posted the text messages in the caption at the end, she said, okay, back to my transformation. I don't know what transformation she's talking about because her next post was a post of T.S. Madison going off on Loni Love.
Honey, you fat triple neck ass bitch. You scrubby thigh ass hoe. You ain't had no motherfucking business bringing that shit. You know Tamar don't fuck with you. Ooh. See, this is the problem with hoe. I don't like when bitches do bullshit like that. You know a bitch don't fuck with you, so you jump up and say, we over here at The Real, we just want to do a shout out.
Y'all hoes ain't real.
Y'all some phony.
Cut The Real and put the Queen's Court on TV.
You phony, fat neck, ham, hog, stupid ass bitch. Say, Loni, you fat.
Listen, I don't have no problem with T.S. Madison. I mean, she can say whatever she want to say. Her show was hilarious, so I'm not even tripping about that. But the fact that Tamar Braxton reposted that, talking about Loni being fat, I just don't respect a personality like that. When you friends with somebody, your besties, you tell them how beautiful they are, how amazing they are, and then when you fall out with them, they're fat and ugly. So for her to repost T.S. Madison's video, it just shows how immature and how petty and how narcissistic she is. She can never recognize the things that she does wrong. Like I said before, she does this to her sisters, to her mother, to her best friends, to people she works with. This is what Tamar does. It is what it is, and at this point you just have to pray for her. Only God can help her to see herself in her wrongdoing and stop blaming the rest of the world for things that happen to you. Like I've said before, I wholeheartedly support what Tamara Housley said on The Real.
It's time for me to say this. It's time for women of color to stop putting each other down. We already have other people doing that. And more importantly, start uplifting each other, loving each other, and stop creating false narratives. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. It's unfair. It's unfair to, I work hard on my character.
Yes.
Each and every freaking day.
Yeah.
And everybody who's close to me knows that truth. And what I don't like is that out there. Yeah. You know, that falseness, the lies and all of that. And that's all I have to say.
Stop lying and creating false narratives. But anyways, quickly, I just want to talk about Iggy Azalea versus Wendy Williams. On the Wendy Williams show, Wendy Williams did throw some shade at Iggy Azalea. She was actually discussing Nicki Minaj, and she was saying if Nicki Minaj has a baby, are people really gonna wait for her music? So she used Iggy Azalea as an example. Basically saying don't nobody really care about her music.
It'll be a new storyline for her life. The problem is that will people be waiting for you? And somebody in our morning meeting said, well, they waited for, who's the Australian girl with the fake body?
Iggy Azalea.
Iggy Azalea. I said, people waited for Iggy Azalea? I don't know, did people wait for her? But also, even if they waited for her, Iggy Azalea's white. You know, so she's a different type of rapper because she's white. And they said, well, you know, Jay-Z retired and came back. I said, but Jay-Z's a man. It works differently for a man. You know, so we're here thinking about you, Nikki, but not for too long. I mean,
She threw shade. So Iggy responded and she called Wendy Williams a crackhead. She said, who is the crackhead in the halfway house with the gossip show thing? And then somebody said, Iggy, sis, I wouldn't be trying to drag Wendy. You have bigger fish to fry. How's that album doing? She said, well, I've netted over $1 million on it thus far and it's been out 3 months. I'm not addicted to drugs. My doctor didn't botch my body. My house is paid and my relationship is happy. I think I'm winning. How's things for you and old girl? Seems like it's not going too hot. Look, some people were dragging Iggy saying that Wendy Williams was speaking facts. Some people feel like Wendy Williams was telling the truth, that she's not that hot, and if she was to go without doing music for too long, we wouldn't be waiting for her. I agree with Wendy Williams for my personal preference. I don't really care for Iggy Azalea's music. She has some hot songs, but I don't like it all. What Wendy Williams said was shady, but it's her opinion, and Iggy Azalea has the right to clap back, which she did. And that's that. But alright y'all, I'm done with this and I want to know what y'all think. What do you guys think about Iggy Azalea versus Wendy Williams and Loni Love versus Tamar Braxton? Let me know what you think. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I'm going to catch you in the next one, alright? Bye.